thank you.
Have a seat when you're so comfortable.
Okay, thank you.
So. Hello, so, I have you down, as Miss Johnston.
Yes.
So what would you like to go by?
My first name is Melissa.
Melissa, okay.
And it's Melissa.
All right, so, how are you today?
Doing okay.
That's good to hear. So, I'll just start off with just simple introductions. My name is Ruby Wallace. I will be your social worker today. So, how this will basically go is we'll just have a couple of sessions, and we'll just discuss what's going on, what brings you here, and what services we could possibly provide to help you as to why you're here. So first, I just want to start by letting you know, going over confidentiality, anything that you and I discuss in any of these sessions will stay between you and I unless there's any safety concerns, unless you mention to me that you have thoughts of wanting to harm yourself or harm others. And in that case, I do have a duty to report. I'm a mandated reporter. Or if for any reason there are some legal issues where maybe the judge or the court is mandated to see your case information, and then it would be shared. But you, like I said, that's just a requirement. But anything outside of that will just stay between you and I. So just, I want you to know that so that you feel comfortable and know that this is a safe place. So, just to start, can you tell me a little bit about what brings you in?
Yes, so my husband, Marvin, was killed in a car accident really unexpectedly about 2 weeks ago. And I am just really just trying to make it right now. We have 2 kids, and he was everything. I mean, he paid our bills, he kept our house running. He really took care of us, and I don't know what to do now. I need help.
How long were you working together?
Oh my gosh. 15, 20 years. Long time. He was my high school sweetheart.
That's kind of like losing part of you. So how old are your children?
They, my oldest Monty, he's 16. And then I also have Michael, he's 14.
Oh, wow, so they're pretty young. So, can you tell me a little bit, like, were they really close? Like, how was their relationship?
Yes, yeah, they were really close with their dad. He did a lot with them growing up, coached their sports teams, and took them to practice, took them to school in the mornings, so they could drive the bus. He was always there for them. And that's, I don't know how to fulfill that role. There are so many things I don't know how to do right now, but I can't be their dad, and I don't know what they're going to do without them. He's such a big part of their lives every day.
Yeah, and it's got to be hard for them and you as well. You guys have lost a very big support system, and it was a multi-support system. So this is definitely a tough time for them to understand that. So have the children, have there been any behavior changes?
Michael, so we got him a car for his 16th birthday. I'm sorry, Monty. We got him a car for his 16th birthday. He's been leaving the house a lot recently, just going on really long drives, which is not really like him. And Michael is just really isolated himself. He doesn't come out of his room. He doesn't talk to me. doesn't want to be around anybody. I walked in his room the other day and saw him like laying on the bed, staring straight at the ceiling and not, wouldn't talk to me, wouldn't tell me what he was thinking about. I think Michael's like maybe going away to have those moments where he's just really sad by himself. But I don't think Michael is, he doesn't have a car, he can't go away. So I think I don't think he knows how to handle, I don't think either knows how to handle it, but Michael doesn't know how to be much high.
So. Seems like maybe Michael doesn't have much of an outlet, like maybe he's internalizing his
Yeah.
grief, his pain. So how do you think that you do, so first things first. How do you think they would do as far as maybe speaking with someone? Do you think they would?
I don't know if they would, I don't know if they'd be able to, I would like for them to at least try.
Okay.
But I mean, for me, it was hard enough for me to just get here because I didn't want to like admit that I needed help, you know? I'm an adult and it took me a lot to see that I needed to be here. So I don't want to feel like I'm forcing them to go. But I would really like for them to, I would like for them to, I don't know, I can't speak for them, but as their mother, I would like.
Okay. And that's completely understandable, you know, reluctance is normal, especially when, you know, going through grief or any type of trauma, which I would say losing your father at such a young age, the way that you guys lost Marvin, you know, could lead to some trauma. So as for right now, I just want, you know, maybe to see if you can speak with them and just see how maybe they feel about, you know, speaking with someone. They can maybe even try group counseling, maybe like some support groups might work for them because it will be, you know, families, children around their age that are experiencing the same thing. So that may be a little easier for them to get into the process of, you know, just talking. Maybe some group counseling or some support groups might be a good way to ease them into it first.
Okay.
But you know, you definitely, you know, just kind of fill it out and see how that works with you. And we can definitely discuss that more further. But right now I'm gonna take a little time to just focus on you and, you know, what we can do to help you. So you basically said that you're just not really sure, you know, how to deal with this grieving process. Would I be correct?
Yes.
Statement?
Yeah, it feels like, I don't know, I feel like everybody's life is starting moving on again, you know? And I'm just still stuck in this, like we finally have all of the insurance worked out and, you know, we had his service and so it's like everybody's kind of starting to move forward from this and I just feel really stuck. And I don't know how to, I don't know how to move forward. We can't, like, I've got to find a job. I mean, he brought our money in and I don't do that. I don't make enough money for us to do that. So it's like, I want to just sit and cry and be sad, but I know I can't do that. I just don't know how to start.
Okay. Well, one, I want you to know that you can sit and be sad and cry. You definitely need to take that time to feel those emotions and let them out. You know, it's grieving. That's a part of your grief, and that's a part of you healing and moving forward. So I do want you to take a little time to do that. You know, it doesn't necessarily that you can just get in a little place where you're alone and just let that out. It's important that you let that out and experience those feelings. And you can definitely move on, but it's important that you take it step by step and you move at your own pace. So I can definitely help you as far as, you know, making referrals to a counselor that specializes in grief There is grief counseling. There are support groups as well for, adults that are grieving. So I can give you the resources to access the support groups, family support groups. I can also give you resources, referrals to grief counselors, if that is something that you're okay with.
Yeah.
And, you also mentioned that you guys had the funeral and you got everything with insurance straightened out. That's good. So that's a good step. I think the funeral, getting that taken care of is, I think sometimes maybe it happens so quickly that, the feelings kind of settle in after it's all finalized, it's said and done, you know. So, but it's good that you were able to get that taken care of. So we've got that burden gone. Now it's time to take care of you so that you can ultimately take care of your children. So, one, we're gonna do some counseling, get you referred, get you a list of some good grief counselors and some support group options for you and the children. And also, career-wise, are you working right now?
Yeah, I work a part-time job at Target, but it's only like, it's a few days a week. I don't really, it's not a career by any means, so I don't know. I mean, I graduated college and after Marvin and I got married, so I didn't do anything with my degree, and I just been working to kind of, fill free time. So I don't know what it's gonna look like working full time. I don't know what I want to do or what I need to do, if that makes sense. I've got to, I mean, he made $60,000 a year and it works for our family. I don't make that, so I don't know. I don't know what to do, or what I can do that will bring in money that we need to be able to live like we can.
Understood. One thing I would say is I'd like to commend you because you are willing to work. You're able-minded, able-bodied, you can work. So you just have to find a way to increase your earnings and make it work for you and your family. So, say you work part-time at Target.
Yes,
So it's full-time an option.
I could see if I can increase my hours, or go full time. But like, we had our health insurance. I don't have health insurance right now. I guess the insurance I was talking about earlier is like getting all of the, I guess like having all of his accounts and everything closed out and then closing out all of his insurance policies and stuff. So, like, we don't have health insurance right now because it's not a job. So maybe I could talk to my boss about going full time and seeing if that would be an option. It's health insurance.
Do you know if his insurance had any type of survivor benefits or?
That would be good to look into though.
Yes, and maybe, seeing if there's some type of survivor benefits and seeing if there's any way that the policy holder could be transferred.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a possibility, but it certainly doesn't help to find out.
Okay.
And I can also help you, if it's not transferable, we can look into finding some more affordable insurance for you and the children.
Okay.
Because you guys, being insured is definitely a priority. So a question that I do have, I don't know if you've thought about this recently, but have you considered maybe downsizing?
I've thought about it. This is the house the boys grew up in. And there's so much change already that I don't wanna bring any more changes to their lives, but I have thought about it. I think it might be the smart thing to do. My heart just doesn't want to do it.
And, you know, you don't have to make the decision today. It's just something to think about. But, it's your decision to make, you know, what makes you feel comfortable and what you feel is best for you and boys. Another thing that I want to ask, how do you feel, as far as assistance? Like, are you willing to accept assistance? There are programs that will give, financial assistance, but you would have to apply. And there may be some work requirements. Sometimes it's literally maybe about 30-something hours a week. So it won't be too much red tape that you'll have to go through. But is that something that you're open to as well, to at least help for a little while until, you can increase your income?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be able to do it.
All right, okay. And I can help you with that as well. Like I said, it was just the application you would fill out. They just want to make sure that you're required for it. And I don't see that being a problem, but if so, there's plenty of resources that I can get you connected with. And we can also get you connected with maybe a career center to kind of help see if we can find some more career options for you that would be a little bit more lucrative so that you can financially support yourself and children.
Okay, that's great.
So we can keep moving forward. This is just a bump in the road that we just have to get over and just keep moving forward. It's not always going to be smooth sailing, but you keep moving forward and you'll learn how to work through it, So how does everything sound good?
Yeah, this has been really helpful. I feel like I'm not in it all by myself.
Absolutely. I'm here to help. Call me and ask any questions, anything that I can provide for you and the boys. I definitely do that. I'm here to do that. I am a resource. You just utilize me and I'll give you everything that I have. So, briefly, what we discussed today was just, what brought you in, circumstances, your children, boys, what they're going through, how they're feeling. We discussed maybe trying some counseling, maybe warming them up with maybe some support groups first, and just speak with them and seeing how they feel about it. We don't want to push them, but just know that it's common for children to be reluctant, especially children that are going through some emotional, mental turmoil. They'll typically be a little reluctant. It's common. It's not the end of the world. It's common, but we can definitely find some ways to work with them and get these feelings out. We discussed you taking time to, feel what you're feeling. It's perfectly fine to feel sad. It's perfectly fine to cry. This is the end of a relationship, a marriage. You have known this person since high school. So this is definitely gonna be a process. It's not something that's, just gonna poof, be gone. So you definitely need to take your time. You deserve that time and you need that time to process what you're going through. So we discussed that. And we also discussed you maybe seeking out some counseling, some group support. I think group counseling will be really good support. You'll get this support. You'll get these social interactions that you'll also need. They'll be good for you as well. And we also discussed seeing if maybe you could go talk to your supervisor as far as going full time. We discussed finding out about the insurance, whether or not you can transfer the policy holder is. And we discussed maybe looking into some other insurance options if that's not feasible. And some other career options in full-time at your current employer isn't feasible as well. And we just discussed some choices that you would be thinking about maybe downside, maybe that doesn't work. And that's perfectly fine. We can figure it out. So we're just gonna take it step by step. And I would like to see you maybe this week good?
Yeah,
Maybe
so we
back
could,
from you?
yeah.
So, see you in about a week. Are Mondays good for you?
Yeah, Monday,
Monday morning?
actually, this is a good time, yes. I don't go to work till down, so this is a good time.
So I'll give you a schedule. I'll see you next week. And I want you to take care of yourself. Make sure you take the time out to just breathe and take it step by step. We all take it day by day. It's not a marathon, but
Okay,
no worries.
thank you,
You'll be okay.
thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in. It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you
And
too.
I'll see you next week.
Okay, sounds
Bye.
good.